Hello, we are live. Hello to everybody. I'm updating the description box. Give me one moment. What I'm gonna do is update the description box. Also, the people who have pre-booked, so that you guys know what place you are in line. All right, it's all updated. Are you serious? Why can't I see myself? Why is this always happening? Hello, Mercury retrograde. We are out here. If you guys want to book for tonight's live, we have a few more slots available. That information is in the description box. These are paid readings, you guys. I know that you guys want to just throw questions at me, but I am a human being and I cannot do it that way. But if you guys do want to book and you want a personalized reading, all that information is in the description box below. I'm going to try and pull myself on a different browser because for some reason, lately my lives are not working on my browser. I don't know why. The thing is, I'm the dumbest person to ask about like technical things. I got this vacuum, this robot vacuum, and I opened the box and I was like, oh no, honey, no. It was like a bunch of shit. I figured it out slowly but surely, but it was just like very daunting to me. And that's just who I am. All right, so, okay, I can see myself on a different browser. All right, no big deal. All right, we're out here. So, hello to everyone joining, everyone sort of tuning into the live. I'm going to turn down the music. If you guys wanted to book for a reading, you can. I have a few slots available for tonight. The pre-booking list is in the description box as well. So if you guys did pre-book and you wanted to know what order you are in, that information is in the description box. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is feeling good. Happy Thursday night. So, okay, I always start off with just like a few announcements and then a little sort of collective reading. This is just for everyone tuning in, everyone watching right now. And then for those of you who are just sort of joining, just so you guys know, this is a paid reading. So if you guys want a personal reading from me, to book, the information is in the description box below. I have 4 to 5 slots open. So if you guys wanted to book, or if you are booking right now, just let me know in the comment box, the chat box, and I will tell you what place you are in line, and I will confirm your booking. If you guys have a personal question that you want to ask, all that good stuff. But I always start off with just a tiny little collective reading, and then I'm going to get right into it. I have very low energy, been working non-stop, and this eclipse season is kicking my ass. Also, I just noticed that these are rainbow and like really pretty. Love that. Okay. So, yeah. I mean, I don't even think it's like just one singular thing. I mean, it's the full moon, it's the eclipse, it's the retrogrades, and there's more than one. It's a bunch of shit. There is so much energy working against us right now, I feel like. Okay, so this is just a really beautiful self-care oracle deck. There's another one that I really like, but I've been using it so much, I'm getting a little sick of it. And, well, actually that's not true. I can't get sick of it. I love it. But this one I think is even cooler, low-key. And I just want to pull from it, what's some self-care advice during these retrogrades? What do you guys need to know? All that stuff. Okay. We have journal it out, write how you feel. That is good advice. I've been thinking about it, just merely thinking about it, and I probably should just do it, get my journal out, and just write that shit down. We have your reality is a reflection of your inner world. Oh, I love that, and that's a crystal ball. Celebrate yourself, you deserve it. Yes, let go of control and relax into flow. Okay, hi. All right. So, I love this card. Your reality is a reflection of your inner world because, you know, I've talked about this in a couple readings of mine, but when I was younger, I used to always have this impression that I had to switch my environment or travel or go somewhere or do this or do that in order for me to really see a difference in my energy and my mood. And I kept relying on the outside environment and the outside world to make me happy. Little did I know that it obviously started within. And I know that seems very cliche, and that's something there's a lot of things about spirituality that are cliche or overdone or oversaid, like go meditate, meditate, meditate. But like actually, meditation is one of the things that saved my life. And the same thing with this sort of cliche that I'm talking about. Your reality is a reflection of your inner world. Oftentimes we search for people or things outside of us in order to kind of fulfill something that is missing, a void, or in order to make us feel happy and content about something, when really a lot of that work starts from within. So I really love this card because, you know, in order for you guys to start seeing flowers sprout and grow, you need to really believe, one, that can happen, and two, focus in on how you feel. And right now, with eclipse season, there is going to be a huge need to release things that are no longer serving you. I talked about it in one of my piles in a video. Oh, I haven't even posted it yet. Never mind. I don't want to ruin it. I have a June 2021 video coming out tomorrow. But in one of the piles, I sort of talked about how I'm pretty, you know, this is my job. Like, I am a tarot card reader, so I'm constantly in the face of spirituality. It's not like I, you know, work a 9 to 5 and then I come home and this is like a side, I'm sort of spiritual. Like, no, I have to, like, you know, I listen to the lessons that I'm showing you guys or pulling for other people. Like, I have to take those lessons. You know, I have to practice what I preach. And so I consider myself someone who is constantly working on themselves, especially within, and even I have shit to deal with. Like, even I still have, like, stuff where I'm like, damn, I should probably release that. Like, there's still a lot of work to be done, and something about this season has really brought out some sort of flashback, like literal flashbacks I've been having of my past, things that I wouldn't say they bother me right now. I mean, at least not consciously, probably subconsciously, but like literal flashbacks of like, oh, all of a sudden I'm 10 years old and there's this incident that happened that I simply moved past but didn't quite deal with. And so it's just really interesting how much, you know, we have to search within ourselves in order to really like transform our outer world. And then with celebrate yourself, you deserve it. I love this. I mean, I fucking, you know me. I'm a huge proponent of gifting yourself, loving yourself, taking yourself out on a date, going to the spa, that whole thing. Today, I worked my ass off yesterday. I worked my ass off this morning, and today, and I would consider this work now, going live, but before all that, I took a little break and I got a pedicure, and I thought that was like, you know, really relaxing for me, at least, just like a celebrate yourself type of moment. And then we have let go of control and relax into flow. So this is a huge theme that I saw in the June reading, which I'm posting tomorrow, is that we have this sort of idea that we have to constantly go and do. And I really relate to this because that is my life. It's hard for me to smell the flowers sometimes. I'm just on to the next, especially with, you know, there's internal things and then there's also material things. Like, I have this house now, and obviously I love it and everything in it is so beautiful, but there's still things where I'm like, I want a chair there, or I want this, I want that, and I'm just like, how do I make that? How do I work for that? How do I earn that? And it's like, I don't even take a second to enjoy the things that I am sitting on, like, and the things that I am surrounded by. And that's one of my faults, where I'm just constantly on go mode, that I don't take time to like really understand all the great things that have happened. So this is a literal card, and then it can also be taken as a metaphoric card. Casey, I got you. You are number 6. This can be taken as like a metaphoric thing where, you know, release your need to control, also let go of your attachment to your manifestation so that it can flow through, so that the energy can come through. I always think that's a really good advice, especially when you are manifesting, because you don't want to like have such a tight grip on something and then it doesn't happen, especially when it comes to manifesting love. I'm thinking about it, but I think I'd love to teach a course on manifesting love. It's a very tricky thing. It's not the same as manifesting a car or a job. Manifesting love is a tricky process, and I think it's a teachable process, and I think it's very interesting how tricky the process is, but a huge part of manifesting someone is letting go of your attachment to having them, you know, because love never claims, it simply allows, blah, 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 blah. We could get into it for days, but yeah, that's, you know, these are some really incredible self-care tips. If you're feeling super overwhelmed, I honestly recommend journaling it out, writing how you feel, going within, meditating, you know, not to be cliche, celebrating yourself. Not everything has to be work, 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 work. I want you guys to also play and enjoy yourself and all of that great stuff. All right, you guys, so I'm going to get into the bookings for tonight's live. I have 6 people right now on the list, 5 of which pre-booked. Casey, I got you. You are number 6. Okay, starting with Victoria. If you guys want to book, I have 3 more spots available, and I will book you in. And then if you guys book after I close the live tonight, I'm going to put you on the pre-booking list for the next live, which is going to be on Saturday night, 5/29, Memorial Day weekend, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so Victoria, you are on Venmo. Let me pull up your question. And let me put some like chiller music on. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hi Victoria, how are you? Sorry, just loading your question. So you got a regular deck pool and you have a crush on this guy on Instagram. You want to know if he will ever start following you back or notice you, and will it lead to anything. You tried talking to him first by replying to his stories and commenting on posts, but he didn't respond at all. Okay, let's look into it. I'm gonna play some attract abundance frequency in the background. Okay. No! YouTube, you need to stop with all the ads. I cannot. Okay. Hi Nadia, if you want to book, all the information's in the description box below. And hi Claudia, same thing as well. Claudia, Nadia, I love that. All the information to book is in the description box below. I have 3 spots left, you guys, so get them while they're hot. Okay, so Victoria, you have a crush on this guy on Instagram, and you just want to know if he will ever start following you back or notice you. Because you've been trying to like comment on his stories and his stuff, but you haven't gotten a reply at all. Let's see what is going on. Okay. Okay. So you started following him a while ago. We have the Spirit of Wands. That's new. I've never seen that. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse. We have Fortitude, which is the Strength card. Three of Swords in reverse. The Ace of what? Ace of Rings. So Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Wands. 6 of Wands. I really love this deck. It's in my June 2021 video that I'm posting tomorrow. 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay. So, let me pull some Oracle. Okay, very interesting. So, this person, the reason that they're heavy on your mind is because they are a key component to maybe the attraction level of someone that you will eventually manifest. But let me tell you something up front. It's not going to be this person. But the reason that they're heavy on your mind is because it has you thinking. We have thinker here. That's so funny. Has you thinking on a deeper level, deep knowing about what you're actually interested in. You know, something about this person sparks feelings within you because you are very attracted to them. But this person is not available. I don't know what happened. I'm assuming this person went through a heartbreak of some sort. But we have the 3 of Swords in reverse. We don't have it in the upright, which is a good thing as well, because it doesn't mean that this person's going to directly hurt you. It means that this person has hurt inside of them. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, so I feel like this person is not ready or looking for a commitment. I don't even think they're looking at anything with the 7 of Cups in reverse. Like, I think they have, you know, other options or a lot of options, or they might even look at you and think that you have plenty of options, so why would you dwell on them? But something happened with this person where they are just like fucked up. So I'm assuming that this person has, why is this crooked? Sorry. I'm assuming that this person has gone through it of sorts. Why does that look more crooked? I'm so confused. Something is uneven. Okay, hold on. I think. Okay. I think that's better. Anyway, something's going on with this person where they literally like are just cutting themselves off from females. I think this person has noticed your comments though. I will say that with the Ace of Wands. Like, I definitely think this person thinks that you're very sexy, and they also think you're very like ambitious. Like, they're kind of like, wow, like, you know, maybe it wasn't 1 comment or 2 comments. Maybe they're like, wow, like, she's still hitting me up. Like, that's pretty ballsy, and like they think that's hot. But they don't want to pursue anything because 1, this person's heartbroken, and then 2, I think they also kind of look at you and they're like, she'll be fine with strength. And the 7 of Cups are like, she has plenty of options, like, she'll be fine. Like, they don't really feel bad for, I wouldn't say rejecting you, because they're just not responding. They're just kind of ignoring the offer. But they don't feel that bad about it just because they have looked at your profile or your profile picture and they're like, she's super gorgeous, like, she'll be fine. But Spirit is saying all that glitters isn't always gold. So this person might be very attractive, but they're not that cute on the inside. And it's because they're very hurt. They might be going through some sort of chaos and conflict, some sort of heartbreak. Something happened where this person is cutting themselves off from any sort of opportunity. But the reason why this is heavy on your mind is because maybe your soulmate, maybe the person that you are meant to be with, the person that you're meant to manifest, is gonna look very similar to this person. And it's sparking something within you that's making you think, wait a minute, I really think this person is my type. Now, it's not this physical person, but it might be somebody else, someone very close to them, someone very similar to them. So, I don't know about that one. From what I'm seeing in the cards, there doesn't seem to be any opportunity here. But there is a strength card, and that is, in my own way of reading, a way of saying, like, keep the faith. You could keep the faith with this specific person, but from what I'm seeing, I think that this is something that is pretty on the surface, but if you were really to get to know this person and dive deep into them, they're not emotionally available. It's just not gonna happen, but that's my opinion. Of course, I don't want to be compared to other tarot card readers because, you know, whatever they're pulling, but if I was intuitively getting any sort of messages from spirit, it is that you are gonna have and find a soulmate, and that's why we have strength here. It's just not this person with the Ace of Wands. It will be someone very similar to them. Maybe you think that they're describing this person, but maybe it's someone very similar to them who, you know, is available. Because what I want to see for Victoria is someone who is available for you and isn't like ignoring your messages. We have Two of Swords, indecision, avoidance. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles. I don't think so. And the Ten of Swords. Like, it's not even just about my interpretation. The cards don't lie. I mean, even if you were to put effort into this, even if you were to wait, even if I was trying to interpret the Strength card, the Ace of Wands is like, have the willpower to keep on it. First of all, as someone who is me, I would never recommend a woman to chase after a man in this way. If he's ignoring you, fuck him. You're bomb, you deserve better, and I think it deserves to be the other way around. Some man should be chasing after you. You should be ignoring their messages. And then if I'm just reading the card, no, there's no way this is going to happen in the future because this person is in some weird fucking mental state of mind. I don't care what they're fronting on social media. I don't care what they look like when they post. This person's not doing well. So they're not even emotionally available to look at your message or look at your offer. And to wait for them is a waste of your time because you could be manifesting someone who looks like them and is better than them. So that's my final answer. We have the Ten of Swords. You want to wait for them, give them all of what you have, Six of Pentacles. Well, you're not going to get anything in return with the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. It's going to lead you to some sort of karmic lesson. So it's very important that you recognize this as it is right now. Understand that maybe this person has the ingredients of what you want, but they're not completely the final product of it. And this happens. And this actually tends to happen when we are close to manifesting our soulmate. I've been through a similar situation, not necessarily on this level, but on a level where someone looked very similar. And I thought they were that person, and the person after them not only looked like them and had the same sign, they had the same exact zodiac sign too, but they're completely different. And they were my person. Then the person before them was more of like a karmic test. So, you know, take what you will out of the situation, but I feel like, you know, this is, I would say no. I would say no. So, yeah, that's my final answer. All right, Victoria, I love you. I appreciate you. I really hope that resonated. I really hope that you find your person because you definitely deserve everything. And I don't think this person's giving you anything, so I'm not a big fan of them. And I don't think Spirit is either. All right, so I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Celine. And Celine, you want an 18 plus deck pool. And you want to know what's next for you in love. Sorry guys, I was too busy with the reading. I just blocked him. I'm not dealing with that shit. Thanks for your concern, Jack, but no one really gives a fuck about you here, so move the fuck on. Alright, so 18 plus, Celine. Also, when did I ever claim that I could, like, read the future? What the fuck do you think this is? We're just on the sidewalk, like, doing fortune telling? Like, what? Bitch, no. Okay, moving on. Celine, you got an 18 plus deck pool. What is next for you in love? To start, we have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant. And poor Jack. Like, everyone say a prayer for Jack, because, you know, what Jack doesn't understand is that a lot of men are trying to get into the spiritual world and the spiritual realm, and actually men are very behind on the ascension process during this age of Aquarius. So this is a teaching moment for Jack, who is blocked from the chat but is probably still listening to my fucking live right now. Jack, we'll pray for you. I hope that you ascend with us on, you know, during this age of Aquarius, but as of right now, it just looks like you're just one of those fucking ignorant assholes who is actually making the world a lot worse than it should be. So. Okay, Celine. And then who said they wanted a reading? Alicia, you can definitely get a reading. That information is in the description box below. I have 3 spots left for tonight, you guys. So if you want to book, all that information is in the description box. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant. We have the Queen of Swords. What's next for you in love, Celine? We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, I mean, it looks like you have been doing some major healing, and I think you've been on a huge commitment and sort of path of just like working on yourself, doing your own thing, going with the flow, and whatever will come to you will come to you, whatever's meant for you will come to you, that kind of thing. I think that you still have a lot of pain, or you might have the expectation of pain. So although you've been working on your heart and your healing, I feel like sometimes you're a little guarded, and it's because you I feel like you're trying not to be in that energy. Like, the effort is definitely there, and I do see love coming in, which we'll talk about. But as a first disclaimer, I feel like sometimes you're very shy, or sometimes you're very closed off, and you need to look around you and understand there's a lot of opportunity trying to come at you. You're just not noticing it, or you're just not being able to receive it, like really receive it. If you are the Queen of Cups, I think you're the one who's constantly giving to others, you're the one who's constantly loving, you're the one who is constantly like filling up other people's cup, and so it's unnatural for you to receive that back. And I think what you're going to get back is, you know, tenfold. Nadia, I got you. You are number 7, Nadia. Okay, let's keep looking. Ooh, we have the King of Swords. Ooh, we have the King of Swords clarifying the Queen of Swords. Okay. All right. And we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so you definitely have been hurt in the past. You definitely come towards love with a different perspective than you used to. Maybe you were like a very hopeless romantic, and now you're a little more guarded. I think you're aware of this, of being guarded, and you're trying to be more open to love. But even when you're open to love, like let's say love comes, you just expect like the worst possible scenario. You're like, oh my God, it's gonna fail, and I'm, you know, and I feel like you can have that sort of self-sabotaging kind of energy. I don't even think it's on purpose. I think it's more so, just you, like, I don't know, it's like you constantly feel like maybe people are not going to provide for you the way that you provide for them, and I just really don't think that Jack, you're not married. Who the fuck are you lying to? Like, do you think all these women believe your shit? And I feel bad for your wife. Like, your wife watches me because she probably needs advice on how to deal with your pathetic fucking small ass dick. Get the fuck off my channel. You're fucking blocked. Like, okay, enough interrupting my goddamn life, you fucking piece of shit. Like, ugh, everyone say a prayer for Jack's wife, you know, because he doesn't really have one. Otherwise, why are you on my live at fucking 9 p.m.? That's so ridiculous. Okay, so you're blocked. Damn. You guys know me, like, you know my lives. Like, I tend to ignore people and not go off, but don't test me with all these retrogrades, full moon, and eclipse season. I'm fucking on edge as it is, bitch. Also, I can't stand liars. I hate when men are out here acting like their dick is so big. Honey, it's not. You wouldn't fucking be watching me if it was, and you don't have a goddamn wife. And if you did have a wife, she watches me because your fucking shit ain't together, and she needs advice on it. Get the fuck out. Ugh! Hair flip. Okay, sorry, Celine, we are back to you. Sorry you're so rudely interrupted by some fucking loser. I mean, who named someone Jack anyway? Okay, 5 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Queen of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles. What's next for you in love? I definitely feel like you are leveling up. I feel like whoever is coming into your life, they could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, have Taurus in their chart as well, is older than you or more mature. So maybe you're used to, in the past, always putting love first, always putting people first, always giving your cup to other people and not getting that reciprocity. And I feel like you are going to meet someone who has that, like, that wisdom, or at least they have more experience in relationships. They know what a woman needs. You know, they're not the Jack Browns of the world. They're actually like someone who has some stoic, like, you know, elegance, maturity. They're someone that can provide for you. They're not going to be like out here on a fucking tarot card reading, like talking shit on a bunch of women at 9 p.m. You know, like not one of those guys. I feel like this guy that's manifesting into your life is someone who is like on a path of self-commitment. They're probably very healthy, probably have a really good routine. They probably have a job. They probably like even own a business of some sort. I would get like boss energy. I always do from the Hierophant. But in this kind of reflection, I mainly get that they are not your usual type. So your usual type is someone who like ends up hurting you. So you kind of come into the love game expecting to get hurt. And you kind of have your guard up with the Queen of Swords. Like you could quite literally be an air sign, or this could be symbolism of the fact that like you definitely have your guard up. And it takes you a while to warm up to people, but when you do, I got you, Nazira. When you do, you give them your all. You know, you're the Queen of Cups. I think you're also very spiritual, and it's very hard pressed for you to find someone who is on the same level of spirituality as you, someone who, you know, understands you on a deeper level, or understands like a spiritual connection and what it really entails. I feel like this person is going to want to give a lot to you. I think their love language is going to be like gift giving, or they just feel like a man, you know, by providing for you and being able to provide you some stability. I think this person has like a similar past to you. Like they could be the King of Swords, or they could also be putting up a front, and it's because they're afraid to get hurt as well. You guys are definitely going to meet halfway. Like I'm getting real twin flame sort of energy from this, and I feel like it's because you guys have a similar past when it comes to love. So what you're manifesting is like someone that's really special and someone that you're not used to. I definitely think that they're older than you in some sort of way, and they're pretty kinky. Like they might be very conservative on the outside, but I would not doubt that they're super kinky. Like they're kind of nasty. Like they would want to get it down. They want to eat your ass. They want to get head in the parking lot. Like this person, like don't be fooled by their like nature on the outside. This person is experienced and kinky. So you could even take that they're like mature or older than you as like they're also very experienced in the bedroom. Okay, we have balance. Love is not always agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Yes, balance. You know, that 3 of Pentacles in reverse, that's not something that you've ever been given in a connection. And I feel like that's what's next for you in love is more balance. So please, you know, try to be more open to receiving with this 5 of Pentacles energy. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. And be aware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Okay, yeah, twin flame energy. And the thing about twins, when they mirror each other, is that can be projected in a negative way, but it can also be projected in a positive way. So if you're doing good, they're doing good. If they're doing good, you're doing good. So as long as you stay high vibrational and you're not like on the low vibe like Jack Brown is, then you guys will actually have a really great relationship. There will be a lot of reciprocity, a lot of balance, a lot of good equal give and take, a lot of maturity, and this could be something that is like very long lasting. So I feel like that's what's coming in for you as far as love, and I'm super excited for you. So thank you so much for joining the live. I'm sorry your reading was interrupted, but I really hope that resonated. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Ava. Okay, so Ava, let me pull up your question. So you got a regular deck pool. Hello everyone. Okay, so I added a few people while I was doing this, and that is Nazira. I have 2 spots left for tonight. So if you guys want to book, all that information is in the description box below. Okay, hold on. I didn't even keep up with the chat. Give me a sec. Listen, I don't even know what was said. I didn't even see all his comments. I just saw your guys' comments, and you know, you can attack Samantha James all the fuck you want. You start attacking my bitches, I swear I will come for you, honey. Like, it don't work like that with me. Also, like I said, I'm already on fucking edge with all this shit in retrograde. This is not the time to fuck with me. I might be like cute and innocent on the outside, but bitch, you get on my bad side and it is not fucking pretty. Amen, okay? Alright, moving on. Enough of that energy. Ava, you got a regular deck pool. You want to know, how does this person view and feel about your connection? How does this person view and feel about your connection? Ah! How does this person view and feel about your connection? That's a good question. Ooh, to start we have the Fool. We have Strength. Okay, so 2 major arcana so far. 3 major arcana. We have the Chariot. Ah! Guys, okay, moving on to something positive. The coolest thing happened to me. I shouted out the Oracle of LA, who's Amanda Yates Garcia, aka the author of Initiated, which is an incredible freaking book. By the way, if you haven't read it, you should. Especially like if you don't read books, read this book. This is like a life-changing book. Anyway, she's a tarot card reader as well, author, you know, just awesome. And she fucking DM'd me. Oh my god, it was like a celebrity moment for me. I was like, oh my god. That was the highlight of my day. So, we out here. I like gave her a shout out, and then she DM'd me and she's like, I just checked out your channel. Oh my god. And I was like, you checked out my channel? Ah! It was definitely a moment for me. Okay. The Fool, Strength, Chariot, the Spirit of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. How does this person view your connection? I mean, holy shit. Let's get one more card. Metamorphosis. Okay. I mean, honey, they are definitely looking at this from a very good perspective. I mean, I know it's not an 18 plus, and I know you didn't ask, but they love your body, and they think you're really fucking sexy, as a side note. With the Fool, they don't really care where you take them as long as you take them. Like, they're very trustful of you, and they don't really know where the connection is going or where the situation is headed. They just are enjoying every kind of moment. So in essence, they'd love to keep going. They'd love to take this leap of faith with you. They feel like you are part of what keeps them going. I don't know if this person has a very difficult job. I don't know if they have a lot of stress on their plate, or if they just find you to be someone that is like their best friend and their confidant. But you provide a lot of strength for them, and maybe you even like teach them a lot about your spirituality, and they feel like because of that they've become more courageous with the way that they operate in life. And with the Chariot, this person and the Fool, I mean, these are two cards of movement. This person is super excited to go down whatever direction you decide to go down. This is really, really beautiful. Spirit of Wands, this person's feeling very passionate about you. Ace of Pentacles are feeling very committed to you. I don't know if you're in official commitment with this person or not, but they definitely want to be in official commitment with you. With the Queen of Cups, they're seeing you as someone who is very sensitive, very empathic, someone who's a great listener. They think that you are super sweet and super, they love the intimacy that you guys share. They think that you would make a great mother, a great wife, and they feel like, if you guys are at some sort of stagnation within the connection, or if you haven't reached a level of commitment, not only do they want to offer that to you, but they also want to transform whatever you guys have. So they're excited to let you take the lead, and they're excited to see where this goes and how far this develops. But even more so, they're excited to do this with you. Like, this person is not prone to change. I don't think they like change, but if you wanted to change course, suddenly they would just follow. This person, you're definitely part of their spiritual awakening, because they're definitely becoming more enlightened about certain aspects of themselves. And I would not doubt that this person, you just have them very excited. We have yin, number 2. So you might be their yin to their yang. You guys might have a lot of chemistry. We have go the distance. So yeah, like I said, no matter what direction, I mean, honestly, if we're joking, you could take this person to the pits of hell and they would follow you there. I don't think that's what you're doing, but you're definitely helping transform this person, and that is something that they're super attracted to, super interested in. Hi, Christine and Samantha. Yes, absolutely, you guys can book. You guys will be the last people to book on this live. So if you guys want to book, all that information is in the description box, and I will get you in the line. We have all that glitters. Here and now, yeah. There's something about you, there's something about this connection that makes them stay really in the moment. So, I think this person is the type of person that not only is afraid of change, but they don't like to think too much about the future. But now that you're in their life, you're just casting spells on them, with your beauty and your kindness and your love. And now you have this person just has heart eyes. I would imagine this person is just dopey and in love with you, and they're like, I'll just go the distance, whatever. You make this person stay in the moment. You make this person fantasize about the future. This person also really respects your community, or maybe you have a community of friends. Maybe you have a lot of close friends, a lot of close family, and they really like them. And that's really important in a relationship, for your person to like your friends, for your friends to like your person. And I feel like this person just feels like you guys are really meshing. You guys might be in the sort of phase right now where you're sort of combining your life together, and I just think that it's working out really well, and you have this person very excited. Like I said, they're afraid of change, they're afraid of the future, and you have them feeling very fearless. This person's very optimistic, they're very excited to go down this road with you, and whatever it takes is sort of the energy. So this is really beautiful. I love you so much, Ava. I really hope that resonated. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Larissa. All right, so Larissa, you got 2 18+ deck pulls. You want to know, how does your person think and feel about you, and what are his intentions towards you? So I'm going to pull 2 different spreads. So we'll start with the first one. How does your person think and feel about you? Thank you, Ava. I love you. Hi, Monica. Yes, it does. So I'm going live again on Saturday, and if you book tonight, you'll be number 1 on Saturday night's list. All right, Christine, I got you. And I got you as well, Samantha. So we are all booked up for tonight. If you guys want to pre-book for the Saturday live, you can. All the information is in the description box below. Swords to start. How does your person think and feel about you? I can see why you're asking. I'm sure this person doesn't express how they feel super easily. You know, they might hide their feelings beneath the surface. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse. We have the Star. We have the Wheel of Fortune. The Hangman. How does your person feel about you? Okay. So I definitely see why you're asking this question. This person does their best to hide their feelings, and it's not that they're trying to hide them from you like it's some big secret, but I think this is how this person was raised. I wouldn't doubt if their dad or father was like a manly man and like taught him that boys don't cry and like that kind of thing. This is kind of ingrained in their psyche. But you make them nervous for sure. I mean, they don't understand how someone can be so regal and at the real and fucking beautiful. You might really be on point, like you have your nails done, your toes done, your lips are beautiful, maybe you have your lips done, I don't fucking know, but you are just perfect to them. You guys might be super, or you might be super insecure, I don't know why, because you're really fucking gorgeous and this person sees it, and it might be that they bring out your insecurities because they don't tell you or communicate how they feel, and so it might like scare you a little bit. But I definitely feel like this person has a lot of feelings for you. They're just sort of underneath the surface. Maybe this person is not necessarily giving you what you want, because we do have this Knight of Cups in reverse, which is very interesting. Monica, I got you for the live on Saturday. You are number 1. This is an interesting kind of reading here, actually, because on one hand, you know, this person really likes you and they really find you attractive and beautiful. On the other hand, they're sort of taking themselves out the race. Like, it's almost like this person feels like you deserve better than them. I wouldn't doubt that they have a lot of insecurity issues themselves. So maybe part of them is not expressing how they feel because they don't want to lead you on. This person is not necessarily looking for intimacy, but it's conflicting to their actual views about you. Now, they look at you as the star, and so they might even see you as someone who's very intimidating, some sort of distant thing. They might put you on a pedestal that you didn't ask to be put on, but they're kind of looking at you like maybe you deserve better, or maybe you can get better. And that's why this relationship has some sort of stagnation, or it's not necessarily going in the direction that you want it to. And what's weird about it, and I understand why you're getting this reading, is that it's not because of a lack of feelings or a lack of attraction or a lack of interest. It's because of them not feeling good enough, and then number 2, maybe being mature enough to be like, I can't provide for her the way that I would like to, or she deserves a man who is more emotionally available or sensitive. It's almost like them kind of understanding something about themselves that is a flaw, and they're taking themselves out the race. They do want to give to you, they do want to like provide for you in some sort of way. I don't know if this person's love language is gift giving or like going out to eat or like going on dates and stuff, but I think it's interesting that they have this lack of they have like a lack mentality, a lack mindset. Like they're not like, let me take you out and then take you home and like we'll be together. It's almost like this person wants to like show you a good time and then they like are like, okay, bye. And it's because you make them nervous and because they think that you should find someone else, and it's almost like they feel like they're just filling in a gap for you, which is a very interesting way of thinking. I mean, it all stems, like the intention stems from a really good place, and that's why I think it's very interesting. But I hate these two, these are so stupid. But what is the point of that? You know, why? Yeah, with secret admirer, they have deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. Part of the reason they're not telling you is because they don't know what they are going to do with those feelings. And then we have, when it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but the souls and memories you have shared with those you love. If you would do anything, what would be? The answer dwells in your heart, on your mind. It's like these 3 cards should be for them. Like that should be advice to them. Like, listen, bud. Fuck all that noise or all this lack mentality, you know, just love the person that you're with because life is short. Like, these are not for you. This is like almost for them. But this secret admirer card is interesting because it kind of goes to show that they're not telling you how they feel. They love your body. You could do no wrong to them. You might have insecurities about your tummy or your stomach for some reason, but they think you're fucking perfect. They love your curves. I don't know if you've had sex with this person, but if you have, it blows their mind. They're kind of kinky. Like, they're kind of kinky. I'm not gonna lie. They would not mind seeing another guy fuck you. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they definitely think that's fucking sexy. That might even be like a scenario to them. Maybe they kind of want you to meet a different guy so that they can fuck you in front of them. They really love your titties. Like I said, they think you have a really beautiful face. You might squat, or you might do, like, you might be into fitness and do squats and stuff. If you do, they're really into that as well. And then they really like the head that you give them if you have given them head. So what are their intentions towards you? All right, what are their intentions towards you? We have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, we have the King of Cups. Man, this person is interesting. Like, they have a interesting method to how they go about things. This person is very material. Like, they want to prove to themselves that they can be there for you the way that they want to. Not that you fucking asked for any of this bullshit, but that they are doing that to themselves. It's almost like they want to work extra hard in their job or in their career in order to provide for you the way that they would like to. There's like a huge energy of that. You have the 3 of Wands in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, all right. So this person could be heartbroken from the past, or they could still have past issues that they're trying to deal with, and maybe that's why they kind of come off as like emotionally unavailable. What was that card? They're definitely done looking around. They're done searching for their perfect person. They feel like they have found it in you. They want to be balanced, so they might be intimidated by you. You might not actually be an earth sign, but they're viewing you as the Queen of Pentacles because they think you're very abundant, very rich. You have a lot going on. You could have a lot of money in their opinion. Doesn't have to be that way, but they just might see you as someone who has, you know, a lot going on, and they want to be able to like match that or even do better than that. Jackson, you are so big. Oh my god. We have the Magician. We have the Ace of Cups. Here we go. We're trying to dig into their feelings. We got lots of major arcana here. And we have that star card on the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this person is seeing you as someone that they want to match. And so it might take them a while to give you their love and for them to express how they feel, because they're very logical and they want to see results like in their bank account and on paper, and they want to make sure that they show up for you the way that you need to be shown up for. And I feel like this person, you know, they just want to give you balance. They have great intentions, like I'm not gonna lie. At the end of the day, this is like one of those like, should you wait and move on? Like I definitely think you should wait, because at the end of the day, all that petty stuff about like, oh, I'm not good enough, it's just like, it's fleeting energy. I do think that they have big intentions to give you a lot of love. They're just not going to give you breadcrumbs. So if they don't have the whole fucking pot of love to give you at this moment, they're not going to give you a tiny bit. You know what I'm saying? They want to make sure that the stew boils. I don't know what I'm trying to say, like what kind of analogy that was going to be, but they want to make sure that everything is finished. It's like a finalized product until they can hand it to you and be like, look, here's my heart. I definitely think that they want you for sure. And I definitely think they're super fucking kinky, low key. They definitely have a lot of fun with you in the bedroom. They definitely love the head that you give them. I'm going to pull from my oracle instead of the Lover's oracle, because I kind of want to see what they would say to you. And I think you guys have a fun time together. Yeah. We have your mind. Duh. It's like, yes, this person is not like admitting that necessarily, but you are definitely theirs. We have divine timing. We have who are they? Okay. They're like stalking your social media and they're like, who is this person? We have everything about you is flawless. So whatever you think about yourself, they don't even, like, they think you're flawless. If you could hurt me. So yeah, they're a little guarded because they've been hurt in the past. They want naughty photos of you, for sure. And I'm always hard around you. Karmic lesson. So this person might have gone through a karmic lesson, or they might be going through a karmic lesson right now, trying to not have that lack mentality and claim their queen. All right, Larissa, I love you so much. I really hope that resonated. And thank you so much for joining me here on the live. I appreciate you. I'm going to move on to the next person. And for everyone tuning in right now, everyone in the chat joining, this live is now closed. I'm going to have to, these are paid readings, you guys. If you guys wanted to get a personal reading with me, you'd have to pay for one. All the information's in the description box below. This live is closed, but I am doing pre-bookings for the next live, which is this Saturday, the 29th. I already have one person on the pre-booking list. If you guys want to get a personal reading, get it while you can. In the meantime, though, these are just other people's readings if they have already booked, so you are welcome to sort of tune in and just listen and join. We'd love to have you here. Okay, so Shanice is next. Can you guys tell I'm losing my voice? I'm like, ah. Okay, Shanice. Hello, my queen. Okay. So Shanice got a general reading and a mediumship. So what is coming next in your life? Hi, Queen. How are you doing? Okay. Ooh, look at this. The Dawn of Wands. Look at her. I love that. Oh my god, that's beautiful. I fucking love this deck. I'm posting a reading tomorrow where I use this deck, and I honestly can't shut up about it. I mean, you could even make a drinking game out of how many times I'm like, I love this deck, I love this deck, I love this deck. Like, take a shot every time I talk about this fucking deck. But like, seriously, is this too much to ask for? This is all I've ever wanted, is like a quality tarot deck. Okay, We have Judgment. Don't mind me, I'm just going crazy. We have Judgment. The Priestess, Shanice. I mean, I believe it. I believe it. You've been in this fucking priestess energy. What are you eating? I'm kind of jealous. I've like been working out so hard that when I eat food, it just it's like almost like I'm a shredder, like you know those paper shredders where you just like, and then all the paper shreds. It's like I eat something and it just goes, and I'm fucking, my stomach is growling after. Like it does nothing. It does nothing for me. I have to eat all the time. I'm always hungry. Okay, we have Fortitude. We have the Fool. Look at all this major arcana. Or my special queen. We have Metamorphosis. Love that. I love the Priestess with the moon phases. And the Dawn of Pentacles. So cool. Okay. So, what is next in your life? I mean, hello. There is a revelation that is about to come through. And I'm very curious now what pile you're going to choose in my June 2021 prediction, because this is all about a mental change coming towards you. What's coming into your life? Something mental where you decide, or you wake up, or you have an epiphany, or an aha moment, having to do with yourself. Having to understand just really how much potential you have. Feeling inspired, that's a great one. Because nothing sucks more than not feeling inspired. You know, it's kind of just like, okay, you know, not much happens when you don't feel that zest for life. But you're about to get some downloads from Spirit. Spirit is very proud of you. Spirit is very fucking proud of you. I'm proud of you, goddamn. You have been out here really being a student of life, of spirituality. You've been out here really taking notes, like quite literally, doing tarot spreads for yourself, you know, working with yourself, doing your healing, doing the shadow work, bringing things into illumination, gaining knowledge, gaining wisdom, like healing. Like you've just been really killing it. And I know on the three-dimensional service, you're like, well, my bank account is this and this is that. And I understand all that. And so you might not even give yourself credit for these beautiful things that are happening within yourself spiritually and even within your soul, because you're not seeing too many three-dimensional results. But let me tell you, on a five-dimensional level, are you being blessed? I really feel like with what your spirit guides can do for you, they want to give you more inspiration. In fact, they want to put a mirror to you right now, and they want to show you what they're seeing. Because they're seeing you as a priestess. They're seeing your highest good, your highest potential. They're seeing you as someone who is gaining a lot of strength. And you're about to go down, and if you haven't already, because I feel like with the Fool energy, it's not like, oh, you're on the edge of greatness. I don't think it's like, oh, you're about to take a leap of faith. But I do think that you're in a transition right now where you are trying to stay optimistic and fearless at the same time simultaneously. And that's a hard thing to do. Like, I love this Fool card because it's like, which one do I choose? And then she has like a fucking cloak over her head. Like, she can barely see. You might be thinking about starting a project or a channel, or I would love to see you have a channel. Like, I'm not gonna fucking lie. I would be watching Shanice's channel. Like, I'm not lying. You might be starting something that could generate some sort of income for you. And it's really gonna transform your ideology and your belief system about yourself. Because I feel like you grew up always feeling like you had to be the person who watched or who observed, the person that kind of stayed quiet. Maybe you don't even realize how many people want to listen to you, how many people like need to hear what comes out of your mouth, or needs to see what you design, what you produce, whether it be a product or a project or a channel. Samantha, I got you. Yeah, definitely. So I feel like something mentally is going to transform for you, and you're going to have this sort of sudden inspiration. You know, I've never really talked, I mean, I talked about it a little bit when I started this tarot journey. It hit me like a bus, because I was not expecting to have this revelation that I should start a channel. Like, it wasn't like I knew about tarot readers on YouTube beforehand. Like, I didn't even know what that was really at all. I didn't even know there was a tarot community on YouTube when I started. I just had this like niggling feeling to like do this thing. And I feel like you're gonna get hit with that really soon if you haven't already. And if you have, this is confirmation that spirit is the one sending you this download, and that you should be very confident in the path that they have laid out for you. The second thing is a transformation in the three-dimensional on the surface. I feel like when you take these cues from the divine, there is money, and I think it's very important that I tell you that there is money that is going to follow. So you might generate something where there's passive income, kind of free-flowing, or you might open yourself up to a new form of abundance that you weren't necessarily expecting. Wow. We have community. Yes. 8. Abundance number. Infinity. So you need to rely on your community for this kind of hope and this optimism, or at least to be the mirror of what you don't see about yourself. Thinker. So if there's something that you've been merely thinking about doing, get ready and do it. 444. You might be seeing 444. I said that 3 times, but you might be seeing 444, or every time you look at the clock, it's 444. This is an angel number. Your angels are with you. Go the distance. The Fool card. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. If you're getting cues about something, whatever it takes, do it. And to be fair, yes, my Libra, with number 38. I love this card because it's like, I can take it however I want to. To be fair, Shanice, I think you should do this. I think that you should start a channel. I think that, and it doesn't even have to be a channel. That's just what my opinion is, because I think you've been killing it with the readings. And I'd love to see you do readings for other people. And it's always about work in progress. Like, you can start a channel and you start to get better and better with time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to perfect anything. But to be fair, I feel like the universe wants to be fair with you. They see that you have really, they're acknowledging you. They're seeing that you're really killing it, and they really want to give you some money, some coin in return. Ah, I love that. Okay, so let's move on to your next question, which is mediumship. And I feel like this will be a smooth transition because your guys are already really coming through. Hey, don't eat my cards. Okay. All right, I'm keeping it. Damn. Okay. So you are definitely going through a major glow up. I think you're going to start to really understand the power of manifestation, especially when you work on something for so long and you finally manifest it and it comes into fruition. I mean, then you feel like Bruce Almighty. You're like, damn, I can do anything. Like, fuck. And I really see that energy for you. I really feel like you're going to feel very confident in your ability to manifest. And I really feel like there is opportunity coming into your life. So the universe wants to give to you. The universe is very happy with you. They're very pleased with you. They're like out here handing you coin. So they're like, okay, start this thing. We want to give you assistance so that you can do it. We want to be generous with you. There's going to be a lot of options, a lot of opportunity around you. It's important to use this full moon and this eclipse season to release any mental limitations, any self-limitations, any limiting beliefs. Just highlight the word limitation. Understand that you're an abundant being and you can get whatever the fuck you want. With the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like that's exactly what's going to happen for you. With the Lovers, you're definitely going to be in alignment and harmony with your higher self. But you know me, I'm always going to take this as you are definitely manifesting love as well. We have the Eight of Wands right next to the Lovers. Both represent alignment. You're going to be in alignment with your higher self, which is your destined path. You are going to see a lot of synchronicities, a lot of angel numbers, a lot of messages, a lot of signs, a lot of connections to what cards I pull and what cards you pull for yourself. We have harmony again, the Star and the Lovers. There's going to be a sense of renewal, a sense of harmony. There's going to be a breakthrough. A breakthrough with the Ace of Swords is really the energy. And you're going to rise to the surface. The Star energy can quite literally represent that you will be in the public eye, or you'll debut something to the public that will showcase who you really are to the world. You'll kind of leave your imprint, your mark. All that glitters. I'm like losing my voice right now. Oh my God, so if you pull the Lovers and the Eight of Wands already, and they're right next to each other, and then we have the Magician right after, just going to show the synchronicities coming into your life. And these two cards specifically are about progress and alignment, harmony, getting into a mode where you're feeling that yin to your yang, staying in the moment with the here and the now, trying not to dwell on the past, trying not to have an attachment to the future, understanding that there is no time like the present, imagining all of the unlimited possibilities that life can offer you, and understanding that you're getting a lot of downloads and messages and you already have a deep knowing of what it is you are supposed to do. So, I feel like, with the owl here, you might already be getting a lot of hints. It's very interesting. Sorry, I'm being so thrown off because I'm looking at the face in the moon, and then there's like a face in here if you really look at it, and then there's a face in here if you really look at it, and then there's a face in here. So best believe that your guides and your angels are really watching you very closely, and everything you do right now counts. Like, everything counts. And I feel like they're very proud of you to start. Yes, there is a face in all of them. I think you have to meditate for sure, because even me, even as someone who pulls cards on a day-to-day basis, has trouble discerning messages from thoughts, from feelings. I had to incorporate the practice of meditation in order to really take an outside perspective and see what was being sent to me. But there is definitely that suggestion for you. I'm going to pull some self-care oracle. let go of control, relax into flow. Unleash your inner wild child, get up and dance. Ooh, okay. I love that. Oh, hi baby. Hi. You're so cute. You are perfectly beautiful. Release self-doubt, let go of fear. Yes. You are perfectly beautiful. You are meant to shine. You are meant to be on the outside world in the limelight. And I believe in you. You know that. And your guides believe in you. But yes, definitely meditate or, take some walks. It's hard for me to take walks without taking my headphones with me because I love music and I always want to listen to music. But sometimes taking a walk without your headphones allows you to really think and it allows you to have that deep space in that moment. And then definitely do a burning bowl ritual to let go of the things that, might be kind of rising to the surface right now. And it's not just you, it's me too. It's everyone. It's there's a lot of intense energy right now. But it's not just to fuck us up or rile us up. It's on purpose. It's so that we can, ultimately live our best life. All that good stuff. All right, Shanice, I love you so much, obviously. I'm going to text you after this live, but I appreciate you, and I really hope that resonated. I'm going to move on to the next person, which is Casey. All right, Casey. So you got an 18 plus, or you got a regular deck pool. But give me one moment, Casey. I'm going to, I have to pee really quick. So give me one moment, you guys. We're not going out. Shop. All right, you guys, sorry about that. All right, hello. Hi, Casey. So you are up next on a regular deck pool. So I am all booked for tonight's live, you guys. If you want to book for Saturday night's live, you definitely can. These are paid readings. All that information is in the description box below. Plant lover, remind me of your first name and I'll tell you what place you are in line. And right now we are doing, oh, Victoria. So I don't believe that this person is not interested. Like I said, I mean, there's no way for me to know that from what I saw from the cards. They are not interested in anyone. They're going through something, and I always believe that there is more to the story, to the picture. It could also be that your guides don't even want you to fuck with this person. All that. Okay, so Nazira, you are number 8, which means that after Casey's number 6, Nadia's number 7, and then you are number 8. So there's 2 people ahead of you right now. Okay, so Casey, you got a regular deck pull and channel messages. Your advice about how to move forward with your twin flame connection, it's stagnant and frustrating. What should you do on your end to progress things forward? Okay. Let's get into it. Advice, this is a good question. Advice on how to move forward in the connection. It's stagnant and frustrating. What should you do on your end to progress the situation? To start, we have the Hermit. We have the King of Cups. We have the 9 of Cups. We have 3 of Pentacles. We have Priestess. Strength. Okay. Very simple message, honestly. Spirit wants you to stop giving a fuck. Not that, like, you know, you should not give a fuck, but just pull your energy away from them and show them how happy you are. Honestly, get into an attracting energy. With the Hermit, pull away from messaging them or texting them. You know, this isn't a permanent thing. I think that's another thing you need to affirm, that if you were to pull away, that you're not going to like ruin the relationship. You just need to pull away for your own spirituality. When you're in a chasing energy, then, you know, they get the power. They get to go wherever they want to go. You need to switch up that power so that they're chasing you. Spirit wants you to be in a King of Cups energy. They want you to have integrity. They don't want you to kind of like lower yourself to chase them or to get their attention. They want you to kind of go inward, do some contemplation, some soul searching, maybe do some release work, maybe do some shadow work. You know, there's a lot of productive things you can do by kind of like isolating yourself. But they want you to appear, even if you don't believe it, although I think you should do your best to feel very happy. They want you to appear as the King of Cups, not the Queen of Cups. They don't want you to seem like someone who is overly sensitive and like, oh my God. They want you to be someone who has stability and fortitude and integrity. They want you to appear as someone who's very content and happy. Oh, you don't wanna move things forward? Fuck you. I mean, don't be fiery about it, but just be like, okay, I'm fine. I'm super cool. I'm content. I'm satisfied. 9 of Cups. Like, I have all my shit together. I have a great life without you. So it's kind of that energy. And then just watch the energy transform with the 3 of Pentacles, collaboration, competence. Like, watch this person come back to you and be like, wait a minute, like blah, 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 blah. And then this kind of thing will be illuminated. Then there will be something about the connection that's illuminated. But I feel like what Spirit's advice to you right now is just like, don't lower yourself and chase after them. You need to get into an attracting energy, but not even just an attracting energy. Like, we didn't pull the Queen of Pentacles or the Empress just to pull it. But you need to get into an energy where you truly believe that you're an attracting energy, that you truly believe that you're happy and satisfied with or without this person. I think it's very important for you to find that happiness without them. And that's kind of when they will come in. That's kind of when this whole thing starts to shift. That's when the energy starts to shift. And it will give you a lot of strength and fortitude, because you will then know, you know, 1, that you're worth fighting for, you're worth collaborating with, and 2, that you don't have to give away your power. You know, if things are very stagnant, then they should be the one trying to fix that stagnation. They should be the one trying to gain energy and gain momentum within this connection. You're the one in the last reading that was like, I'm gonna go to them. So if they want you to come to them, they better work their fucking tush off, because you coming to them already is a huge exchange of energy. That's already you doing the most. So if they're not like begging for you to come to them, and they're not like working for you to like, for them to have that, then honestly, turn your back on that and show them how much you have without them. This doesn't have to be about game playing. I see a lot of Cups energy. It doesn't have to be fiery. It doesn't have to be sassy. It can just be as simple as taking yourself to get a pedicure or just kind of retreating away in a very spiritual way. You know, being more mindful of your time and energy and not asking for anyone else to kind of give you what you already deserve without asking. So that fear of hurting him, I definitely see that. But that's what's stopping you from showing him, like, this is who I am. Do you deserve me? You know? I definitely feel like you guys still have a lot going on as far as your connection. We have unfinished symphony. I definitely feel like you're not going to lose this person. In fact, you're just going to make them want to come back towards you even more. We have no place like home, community. Lean on your community, you know, lean on this community in this sort of time. It's time to really call back your power and draw it in. Yeah, time to go. It's time to be like, you know what? Like, if you don't want to work for me, fine. I promise you, you shouldn't be in a fear mentality, because I promise you they will come back real quick. Like Dawn of the Wands, they'll come back real fucking quick. But I think it's a necessary karmic thing for yourself to like assert your boundaries in like this sort of energetic way. You're not like asserting your boundaries like, oh, you need to cuss them out, you didn't do right by me. But you're energetically asserting your boundaries. You retreat, you pull away, and watch them notice the lack. Because right now you're babying them. Right now you're giving them everything, all this attention, all this love, and they feel like they, you know, let them miss it. Let them understand that without you, they don't get to feel this kind of satisfaction. In fact, you know, you can give all that to yourself. So I definitely feel like this person will be back. But I do think that you need to know when it is time to leave, energetically speaking, in order for you to just reclaim your own sort of power. And I do think in that time and space that you spend away from them, and it doesn't have to be long, you know, a day, 2 days is totally fine. Take it from the master. I'm so good at ghosting people. Things will illuminate, you know. And you need to have that strength to know that you have the power. Because I think the reason that you don't do that is because you're like, what if I lose them? Like, what if I permanently fuck this up? I just don't believe that could happen. I think, if anything, you're just going to make this person realize just how fucking amazing you are. How beautiful and voluptuous and delicious you are, you know? Okay, so, losing my voice here. All right, let's do channel messages from this person. Thank you, Jackson. Thank you. I got a pedicure already, but thank you for kissing it. So what does your twin flame want you to do to help your relationship progress? What does he desperately want you to know right now? Okay. What does he want you to know right now? Okay. It's a little bit of entitlement here. Alright, I'm going to do the channel messages. But I just want to say, from reading this person really does love you, so you're not going to lose them if you, like, retreat. I just think you're going to, like, switch the power on them and be like, nope, power is mine. So, like, you're not going to lose them. This person really loves you. I just want to start off by saying that. Spirit ones. Okay, yeah. This person definitely wants to continue dating you and stuff. They're just being very entitled with the Emperor energy. So they feel like they could just sit there on their throne and you'll just baby them. And you need to switch that up real quick. You need to take away what they're so, like, they think is going to come so easily. All right. I mean, I think you're so fucking sexy, and I am so excited to see you in person. I have so much that I want to show you. There's so much I want to give you. I appreciate you being so persistent and so on point, and I feel like, you know, I feel like I got really lucky. I feel like you're always there for me when I need you, and, you know, you give me so much love and attention and passion, and it feels so good to have. Like, I love to have you around. You are definitely my best friend, and I feel like, you know, we talk all the time, and I feel like very lucky to have you and stuff. I am very enthusiastic about this connection and you, and I'm sorry if sometimes I don't act like that. I really respect you. I really want to have this equal give and take, this balance with you. But sometimes I'm just kind of like stuck in my mind and really focused on my career and sort of the things that are going on in my social life that, you know, I don't give you the attention that I think you deserve. But I really want to change that because I see you working very hard, and I see you trying really hard to find a resolution, and I don't want you to move on. I want you to move towards us. And I feel like once you come here, we'll have such a great time together. I feel like so many things will transform in our connection, and I'm just excited to be with you, be with your body, and do things with you that, you know, we've never done. And I just feel like everything is going to change from then on out. We're going to have so many memories to kind of look back on, and I'm going to feel like really lucky to have you. And, you know, to go down this road with you is something that it scares me, but at the same time, it makes me very excited to finally like have you and have this beautiful woman by my side. I feel like you are my soulmate. I feel like you're meant to be in my life, and I wouldn't doubt that we are supposed to get married and like have kids together and just kind of, you know, grow old and like do the damn thing. But, you know, I feel like there's a lot of steps we have to take in order to get there. I'm super optimistic about it, but I guess we'll see. All right. So that was channeled messages from your person. I really love this deck. They definitely believe everything they're saying, but I just think this... okay, this person has frustrating energy. They're very egotistical. They feel like everything needs to come to them on a silver platter, and although their intentions are really good, and although they're feeling this way about you,